What is up, guys, and welcome back to a new One Punch Man, the strongest guide. Today we're going to be looking at the training center, which is due to be released tomorrow right after the maintenance. So let's have a look, shall we? So the first thing and most attractive part about the training center, in my opinion, is the level boost. So basically you will have leader units, which is shown in the picture on the top part of the image. So you have CK, Bomb, RMG as an example. So these units will have the highest level in your team basically, and their average level is shared to the slotted units shown below. Examples being Tank Master, Sonic, and Child Emperor. These leaders, you're recommended to have 2 of each class, so 2 Espers, 2 Duelists, 2 High-Tech, and 2 Grapplers. To unlock all the slots in the bottom, you need roughly 2000 diamonds by Gardaman's estimations. And this section only affects level and skill book level, so you still need to manually limit break and awaken your characters. Do take note that if you remove a character from a slot, that slot will be put on the 24-hour cooldown until you're able to replace a character in that slot again. Next is the material collection phase of this update, known as team exploration. So it's segregated by class again, and to progress in the levels, you need only class specific characters. So Amai is locked at Grappler, Tatsu is locked at Esper, and so on and so forth. You'll be able to collect materials every 8 hours, but there are certain times when the material collection phase is red up. So you'll be able to collect more materials within a shorter time frame, so do take note. The rewards are based on stage clearance. I will run through that a little bit in the next slide. High-Tech and Duelists are considered the most difficult. High-Tech and Duelists are considered the most difficult. This is due to the lack of units. Namely, Duelists, you still have Atomic and Golden Ball, but for High-Tech, you only have to depend on CE and Janus, which are not really attacking units. If you have MK and you're running Tech MK, now's your time to shine. And all these materials can be collected via Satama Assistant once a day, and then the other 2 times you need to collect it manually. So this is an image of the exploration inside the interface. So you can progress up to, I think, level 30 initially. I'm not so sure whether you'll be able to break through that level, just because it's extremely hard to push through. If you manage to get through, you'll be able to get more rewards the higher you go. So I recommend you actually push through as fast as possible. If you have the units, you have the lineup ready for it, please by all means go ahead. It's not that difficult in the initial stage, but the power creep starts to begin around the 20th level. So here you're able to obtain various materials, namely gold, level up materials, which brings us to the next section, which is class training. Here you'll be gaining a lot of new material. So one being the diamond that you can see on screen. I call it the glass diamond. I'm not so sure what they're going to call it in game, maybe power core or something. So we'll find out tomorrow about that, as well as the level up card. You saw before, that one, the yellow one, it will be based on your class color, and you have the evolve card, which looks fancier than that on the screen. So this is considered a very huge goal sink, because it's similar to the training hall we have now, where you have to spam click everything to get the stats that you want. Here it's not RNG dependent, so it's not that bad, but the cost is extreme. And you gain speed every time you upgrade a level. So this should be prioritized for units that you want to move fast. For PvP players, definitely you want Amai Mask to be fast, SSR Amai Mask I mean. And if you're running High-Tech, you might want to rush for Genos, SSR Genos. Or if you're running Esper, then you might want to rush for Esper instead, namely RMG. And then you're also able to upgrade unique stats. Every time you evolve past a certain level, you'll be getting that cube you see on the screen. And that cube can contribute to certain unique stats, namely group damage, column row damage, enemy energy bar reduction. So these are the stats that you can't really get from naturally from the game, or at least it's not introduced from a unit yet. So it will be good to pick up these extra stats if you can. Now, these are some frequently asked questions that I've received in my DM, so I'm just gonna answer them. Yes, you can use SR characters, albeit temporarily, just temporarily, because it will affect the average level of your fake level, so you need to change it to an SSR later. Yes, you should unlock all the slots as soon as possible, because after this PvP will have 3 tiers, and you need 3 different lineups. So definitely you're going to need to unlock all the slots eventually if you're a PvP player. If you're not a PvP player and you're only playing for PvE, I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but by all means you can skip that. Save your diamonds. Yes, you do need to log in every 8 hours. Yes, that is a necessity. You're going to need to collect those materials. Those materials are precious. So please log in. Make sure it doesn't interrupt your sleep, of course. Yes, you need 8 level 100 characters. This is the bare minimum you need. The higher the better, of course. If you have one red 1 character, that's very good. No, you don't need to invest into other characters. No, once you get the fake levels, the only thing you need to invest is Image Break and Awakening, as well as talents. Other than that, most of it is settled for you already. Just slot them in. No, there's no catch. It's to help for PvP later. As I said before, you require 3 lineups, so there's no catch for this system. So it's a really good system to introduce, especially since you're going to have multi-layered interactive PvP after this. It's also a sign that club server guild wars are going to happen soon. So most probably within a month's time we will have that update. I tried to keep this update as short as possible and as concise as possible. If I do miss anything, please catch my live stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming right after the maintenance, where I'll be doing my setup for this fake level. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, everybody, please like, share and subscribe. We are 20 plus people away from 500 subs, so keep it up everybody. Get that second prize. Also do follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/RensCrow. Thanks so much everybody for tuning in. Till we meet again. Peace.